new Season 1 update brought in a very broken gun, the Ram 7, which is now the fastest killing AR in Modern Warfare 3, and oh my days, it's nasty. Okay, ladies and gents, so we all know this gun has a lot of recoil. It is very difficult to use, but with my build, we are basically going to be increasing the damage range, making it a very high range AR with basically zero recoil. Overall, this is literally one of my favorite guns in the game, and it is one of the best guns in the game. So if you do want to be off the radar, I'm not going to be running this just because I want more recoil control. And so keep in mind, yes, the Spirit Fire is going to be a very good muzzle if you want to hide yourself from the radar. You also get some damage range and ball velocity, making it better at range, although it is going to be a little bit harder to use because you don't get that much recoil control. And this gun, just its base values, has so much recoil, making it pretty difficult to use until you get it leveled up. So the muzzle I'm going to be adding is the bulleted. Yes, this does bring down the damage range, but if we take a look at the vertical, it's eliminating 20% of the vertical, and this is what makes the gun a complete beam. It is so much easier to use with this muzzle. Yes, you're still on the radar, but it's going to be so much easier to use. We all know the master camos look amazing in Modern Warfare 3, but they take hundreds of hours to get. So if you want to save yourself some time, I would definitely check out Gwapsi. Gwapsi is a very reliable company who will play in your account and unlock anything you want with a very fast delivery time. They have been sponsoring me for a long time, and I haven't seen a single negative review, and so I would really check them out. I'll have their link in the description. For this next attachment, this one is more of like a personal preference thing. I will give you like what I personally really like to run, but if you aren't the best player in the game, or okay, I'm not saying I'm the best, but if you aren't that good at the game, if you're a little bit newer, you might want to run the XRK Core Mark 40 heavy barrel. We're not going to get as much damage range as we get with the other barrels, but we are going to get a decent amount of recoil control. Yes, we are losing some mobility, but if you aren't the best at the game and you just want, you're going to have very little recoil, we're still having a pretty good damage range, I would definitely run the Core Mark. For me though, I'm going to be adding the Cronin Headwind, which this one is not going to have too many cons, but we get a whopping 21.3% to that damage range, which this thing actually does 46 damage to the head, which our player health is 150. So if you do 150 divided by 46, that's going to be about 3 point something. You can't really shoot points of a bullet, so you round up, it's going to be a 4-shot kill if you do hit the upper, like if you hit the head on the enemy, which now if you hit those shots, then you can get a 4-shot kill up to 38 meters, making this a very quick killing weapon, and it still has so much mobility, allowing you to really use it like an SMG. Another barrel I did like for this weapon, I believe it was the Boreal Wait, no, not the suppressed one. This one is going to really hurt your vertical recoil. It's a super cool barrel because it has a lot of damage range, and you get some horizontal recoil control, and you're going to be off the radar, but it just murders the vertical recoil to where it's not really usable at all. Okay, so another good one is going to be the full stop barrel, but I don't like how we're losing that much recoil control, and we're just getting like hip fire spread, which I don't think we really need any hip fire spread. So overall, I do recommend you guys to run the Cronin Headwind long barrel. For this next attachment, if you want to run a sight, you can run a sight. I mean, if you don't want to run a sight, you don't have to run a sight, but I recommend everyone to run a sight because it seems like it reduces a little bit of the recoil. We are going to be using something else to reduce the recoil, but I swear when I do throw an optic, it makes this gun so much easier to use. So we got a couple different options, and there's a secret sight in the game that some of you guys do know about. So the one I was rocking in the gameplay is going to be the Slate Reflector. I found that the Slate is kind of the one that removes the most amount of recoil. Same with the MK3 Reflector, which I might have been running this in one of the gameplays, I'm not too sure. Sidearm Model 23 is also very good. I actually like this sight more than the other ones. It's just not like that aesthetically pleasing, and so I don't really run it. I kind of want my gun to like look really good and feel very good in the night. Just makes your gun look a little bit ugly. So another very good sight that I don't have unlocked on my main account, which is this one, is going to be the Cronin Intelast one. Super clean sight, but you do have a laser built in, which that laser built in is very good. It actually bumps up the mobility on your weapon, and you get stability, although the enemies can see your laser. And so I typically don't like running a laser unless I'm on a smaller map. And the optic, I don't know where it's at. It should be on here unless I already unlocked it or something. There's just so many optics in this game that's kind of hard to find them all. Okay, I will find it. The Cronin Intelast MSP12. This one is basically going to add a stability, mobility, and you have a very clean, open, cool ass looking sight. It's just there is a laser, and so it's just personal preference. And so overall though, I would be running the Slate light reflector on here. For the next attachment, we are going to be at Jesus. Oh my God. For the next attachment, we are going to be adding a little bit of recoil control, or should I say a lot of recoil control. This is kind of a must. So in the gameplay, I am running the Phantom stock. The reason for that is because I'm not running a suppressor. I know a lot of you guys want to run a suppressor, which if you run a suppressor with the hand stuff, you're not going to have enough recoil control. Yes, we do get a decent amount of recoil control and we get some mobility, basically mitigating all the cons of that barrel. And so this build is actually so well rounded. I really haven't seen anyone run this build. It is so nasty. You guys are going to see when you use it in your own games. Yes, we are losing a little bit of a horizontal on hip fire spread and things, but you're really not going to notice that whatsoever. But if you are running a suppressor, then you do need to add more recoil control, which is why I do recommend for the underbarrel for you guys to add the Chimera Ryan vertical grip. Yes, the Bruin is good. You get more recoil control and horizontal recoil, but you don't get any vertical. And the thing on this weapon, there was a lot of vertical. I know when we fired the gun, it looked like there was a lot of horizontal, but if you test it out for yourself, you guys are going to see this gun is so much easier to use with having way little vertical, way little vertical overall recoil, if that makes sense. Now when we go into the firing range, you guys are going to see I can kind of easily use it up to medium range. Long range is still a little bit tough. If you do want a tip to hit your shots more, make sure you strafe in your gunfight, like move back and forth. This gun doesn't have the best strafe speed, which is one downside of the class. But if you strafe, the target was moving. It was a little bit difficult to hit. But if you guys do strafe in your gunfights, it does make it a little bit easier to hit the enemies. You guys can see there still is some recoil, but this build literally has all recoil control. We're doing the best we can possibly do, which is why this last attachment is really personal preference. For these stocks, I wouldn't really add any of the stocks. They just kind of kill the weapon. Same with the combs. They don't really have anything that's like that worthwhile, so I'd stay away from those. I wouldn't add a laser. If you're gonna add a laser, might as well add the other optic I was showing you. But if you don't want to add that for some reason, then I would add the FSS OLE laser. And I know I forgot the guy's name, but someone was telling me to try out the flashlights. The flashlights are super good in this game. This one adds a lot of stability to your weapon, so then you have basically less unpredictable recoil. The recoil will be swaying less, so then it's more predictable ways to hit your shots. Plus you get a lot of sprint to fire speed with this thing, and it's just like a flashlight, which the enemies don't really see it. So this is a pretty good one. You could even tie in this optic, like that Ronin into last optic with this laser, and that's also a W build. I'm gonna do some builds on that in the future. If you want to increase the damage range, you could add the high grain rounds, but there is going to be a little bit more recoil on the weapon, although you do get a lot of damage range, which is pretty good. If you are playing Warzone, I know a lot of people like to run the hollow point because it takes a little bit longer to kill the enemies, so then you actually can like slow down the enemies as they're trying to run away from you and things, because this is going to be crippling them. They can't really tack sprint when they're getting shot with this. So hollow point is also a very good option. If you're on shipment, armor piercing works pretty well because you're going to be able to penetrate more, and it's very good to penetrate harder. Overpressured is good. It gives the enemies a lot more flinch. A lot of these are actually very good. It's just, you know, it's really personal preference. I personally wouldn't really run these on this build, but maybe you would. And so that's like one thing that's really fun about these things. I can give you guys a very good like overall build, and then you can kind of tweak it based off the mode and just how you are playing against the enemies. The rear grips, the only one I would add is the Retort 90 grip tape. This one's going to add a lot of recoil control, but you are going to have a little aiming idle sway. But we get a lot of firing aiming stability, which is more important. We want our gun to be very stable as we are firing the weapon, which this is going to do just that. So this build right here is another very good build, but you are going to be running out of ammo a lot. Also keep in mind, if you are running a suppressor, you might want to just run this build because now you're going to have a lot of recoil control. But the build I'm rocking in the gameplay, sorry for yapping guys, but the build I am rocking in the gameplay, we are going to have the Phantom grip, and then we are going to take off the rear grip, and we are going to add the 40 round mag. I tried out the 60, but I felt like Shrek after you guys BBL. I felt so slow, so I do recommend you guys to do the 40 round mag. This one is going to make it so you just have a little bit extra ammo, and it's not going to really bring down the mobility too much. Overall though, personal preference, you can run the 60 if you want. That's why I try to give you guys so many builds. I don't like a lot of some people, if I give one build, they'll be like, yo, your builds are kind of trash. I'd be like, nah, dude. These attachments and fit it to your playstyle based off the mode you're playing. Like a lot of factors go into your build, and I know I completely lied to you guys. I said I'm going to give you a new run ID class, but you know, we were still running this one. I just need to remember to add the akimbo, because akimbo, so nasty. Running the stim 7-tex infantry vest so we can run around a little bit more. Since this gun, you want to use it like an SMG or like a medium range AR. You guys are going to see in the gameplay absolutely shredding, which is why I'm running the minis, since I run out of ammo a lot. Although trophy system on me is very, very helpful. Same with tactical insurgent, actually. Portable radar and DDoS is actually very helpful too. DDoS, very fun. You can basically like call it in a room, and then you can kind of like figure out how many enemies are in there because it'll tell you how many EMP'd, and they're not going to have any HUD on their screen. It's actually very broken. Assault gloves, since I am playing aggressive, although with most ARs, I do run the marksman because we do need to be a little bit more accurate. But this gun, I'm playing so aggressive that the assault gloves are gonna be coming in way more in handy. Covert sneakers so they don't hear me running around the map, although lightweight boots and stalker boots are good. If you're on shipping, try out the tactical pads. You can ADS while you're sliding, even on meat. It's so fun to run the tactical pads. I mix them up a lot just when I'm casually playing. I like to use different things just to have some fun. And then EOD is helpful. A lot of these things, I run the same perks and things because I'm trying to get a nuke. I'm trying to get a nasty gameplay. I'm not really trying to have fun necessarily. Still am, but you guys know what I mean by that. Ghost is pretty good if the enemies aren't really, you know, using any streaks or anything at all. So Ghost will hide you friendly. Right on. With all that said, let's get into the back-to-back MGB gameplay. I didn't think the match was gonna start this quick. I blow open that, so then I don't have to open up the doors. And I can just run out, and then boom. I hate in this game, I always think the enemy's dead, but they're in fact not dead, and then they just whip on me. I just randomly stop firing. Bro, what was the accuracy? What happened to me? See, people still think I cheat. I'm like, dude, you see the accuracy? Oh, I'm a cheater. Ah. Like we're playing mini golf with grenades. Granada. Okay, you know what? We're gonna play mid-map. Mid-map, boys. Mid-map. I gotta capture this. Wait, I think there's a man coming in here. Wait, that sounds kind of crazy. Taking Alpha? Damn it, so you guys gotta start winning your gunfights. Oh! It's Thanksgiving. Whole family's here. Bro, when you were a kid... when you were a kid... You ever accidentally like smoked too much weed and then you have Thanksgiving and then it's like you see all your family and you gotta talk to everybody, but you're like way too high to talk to anybody, and like you just didn't think you were gonna get that high before Thanksgiving. You're like, shit, I don't know what to do, and they start panicking. Oh, shit up. Dude, why do you guys Bro, you're such a loser with your shield on. Modern Warfare 2 guns. Yeah, no one's done that? Nobody's done that when they were a kid? Like they accidentally smoked too much weed before Thanksgiving? Bro, this class is crazy. Hey, Bacon's culture, chat. Bacon's like one of the only cultured people here. Gio, you're not even old enough to smoke. What are you talking? Dude, you can't be telling me that stuff till you're like 25. And chat, there's like nobody around, and then all of a sudden everybody and their parents are literally right here. Bro, imagine that man killed me with a nade and he'd even mean to do that. He's just throwing it because he has something to throw. Stop! Bro, fucking A. Bro is still there. Bro is not gonna be moving. That's his spot. Bro, give me my swarm. I need to swarm the meat. Hello? Oh, they're all in this hallway, chat. I want to push it, but we all know that they're all just going to be ADS there. And they just travel in fucking posses, man. Shit. I just had a workout to play this. What? Does anyone want to play the game for me? Obviously, I'm kind of getting world start out here. I'm just trying to get my swarm once. I came in advanced, dude. But without some shotgun panchito on my face. This class is so nasty, though. Oh, that's the superpowers I needed. Oh my days. Yo, Tyson showing some mad love. Yo, Tyson, thank you for the 28 Canadian, my man. Yo, thank you. Can I get those W's up right now? This man just gave me some superpowers. I'm gonna fucking nuke this lobby now. Oh my days. Tyson, Mr. TG Tyson. Yo, thank you, Tyson. Let's fucking go, boys. Tyson the GOAT. Thank you for the 28 for the freaking Canadian. Watch this, Tyson. I'm gonna go absolutely crazy. Insane in the motherfucking membrane. Insane right now. Shit. Alright, I got the swarm, boys. I got the swarm. And the swarm. Tyson's. Wait, pause. Okay. We have so much time, chat. We got so much time for this. Fuck, dude. That's why you always need EOD. If I call in the swarm right now, it's gonna get me killed, though. I guarantee you that. It's running out. Oh, yo, 27, chat. Can I get it? Let's get some love and some W's again from my man Tyson. Shit. And for Kayla and for Kaber. All the big supporters today. Connectioner. Is this nuke? I need it. No! Oh, teammate, stop shooting me. Why are you hitting me, you stupid bitch? Or something's wrong with him. MGB! Let's go! Yo! Oh, we got the fucking nuke, finally. These guys are really fucking good, too. Okay, yo. Let's do this. This little swarm. As a man's AFK standing over there. Jesus. Yo, let's go, boys. Easy nukes and dukes. Oh, my days. Oh, see, chat? You always gotta persevere, and you will get the nuke. You just gotta, you know, keep the mindset, and you'll get it. Now, swarm, clean up all these kills. Every kill. Swarm, not me, though. But my swarm always, like, kills me more than it kills the enemies. This shit's worse than the veto landing on you. And then EDP out of nowhere. I am gonna fucking drop a nuke in EDP. No! I could have had the game keep on going, but it's fine. Let's go, boys. We're nuking EDP. Let's go. Yo, that was for Tyson, Huber, Kayla, Connection. Fucking go, boys. Thank you guys for all the love. Woo! Let's go. Easy nukes and dukes. Let's go. And I know what you're doing. And stop. And you're cut off, man. You're cut off. You're supposed to continue your break. I mean, your full-on break, your vacation. At Latin. Jesus. Jesus, the 70? Okay, Latin, I'm gonna lock it in. Yeah, I need some W's for this, man. Fucking Wagwan, my man. Yeah, this man just dropped a 70 Canadian, and I don't see enough W's. I don't see enough love in the chat. Honestly, I'm gonna stop streaming. You guys can all suck my toes. Bro, where are these guys at? Bro, are these guys not playing the game, you panchitos? Check it, the W's! It's some gorillas. There we go. There we go. I want to see the gorillas. I want to see the love from my boy Latson. Dropping a whopping 70. Goddamn, dude. Oh. What are you doing? Who plays like that? Oh. You. Bro doesn't even know how to build a Lego set without the instructions. I mean, with the instructions, too. Bro, we kind of burned him right there. Goddamn, Latin. Thank you, man. Mashallah, seriously, dude. Thank you so much for all the love. I cannot thank you enough, dude. I really cannot thank you enough. Let's get this motherfucking. Let's get a nuke. These enemies are gonna be moving. But I don't think so. I'm gonna be like one off the nuke, and that guy's gonna world star me across the map. What are they doing? Are they picking their ass? I was like, yo, we got the good map. Got the best map in the game. Wait, stop. Don't capture C. Don't capture C.
I got one of them. Shit.
I need my teammates stop being so objective heavy. I need this game to last a long time. I need the enemies to have like 2 of the objectives.
Yeah.
Advanced UAV, but advancedly insert. I could push this chat, but you know, they're all just ADS. So like, why would we push that? Ah! For example, right there. Oh, you gotta come on their backs. Wait, sorry. I'm kind of way too sexual. Just I can't help it. It's like meat kind of messed up my entire mindset of life. Oh, we got the swarm. 16, boys. Bro, I can't believe Latin just did that. Oh my days. Oh my days. Okay. We got a million guys on B. I could call my swarm, but the swarm is going to only kill me. It's actually not going to get any kills, but me.
Alright, bro.
Move! Sometimes, you know, I just try to move in the games like, Wagwan. I'm gonna call in this VTOL. Oh shit, I called in swarm. This is not good, chat. I got... Bro. I don't know where these enemies are at. I know they're going to be coming through here. I just know the second I run outside, I'm going to die. Bro, where are they at? Yo, if anyone's new, we got $50 on the line if we get this nuke. Get me out.
Got a sniper too.
The enemy took Charlie.
Oh, there actually is an enemy over here. Oh, I just farted. Yeah, I feel so much better.
We're taking Charlie. Securing objective Bravo. Losing Alpha.
Yep.
Secured all objectives. Objective Alpha is compromised.
Bro was like, why are they playing like this? Move! Left stick forward! Let's go! Oh, this class is nasty. Nasty, nasty. Let's go, boys. Oh, we got the fucking nuke. And Lady Diesel, what's up? Yo, Latson, thank you for the superpowers. Thank you so much, Latson, with the 70 fucking Canadian dollars. And then, chat, that was a $50 nuke right there. Let's go, boys. See, chat, we just gotta lock it in and it's a little bit easier. You just gotta lock it in and you're good. Let's go get some nuke emotes in that chat, boys. Let's go. That was one of our, we haven't really, this is one of our first challenges in a while. So, yo, Green, I appreciate the challenge, my man. Let's see if I can get a little double nuke. Now that, you know, I don't care if I die. We're all good. Yeah, no, Diesel's been here for a long time. Skip, what do you mean you think? You're supposed to be a mod. You're supposed to remember. Woo! Yo, wait, 80. Wait, Green did the US conversion? No way. No way this mod, dude. Yo, Green dropping 80 Australian, which is about 50 USD. This man, yo, thank you, Green. Thank you. Oh my days. Yo, if you see this in a YouTube video, W, my man, Latin, and W, Green. Let's go, Green. Green Puffs. Freaking go, dude. Thank you, Mr. Green Puffs. I love. Wait, I gotta focus though, because I know people on the YouTube gameplay are gonna be clicking off if I'm just yapping. Oh, that could have been crazy. Bro, I almost sold so hard. Oh, yo, double nade. Fucking 4th of July. Yo, Green. Green the motherfucking goat, dude. Slide. Oh, my guy doesn't know how to slide a lot of the time. Okay, I gotta start this match. I mean, I gotta call in this MGB from Mr. Green and Latin. I let them capture it, but then the game lasted a little bit longer. Bro, is there nobody else? Do I gotta call it in now? I think we gotta call it in now. Yo, big shout to Latin Heffy, Lady Diesel, Skip Scrub, the baby, DG, Reese. Anybody else in the chat? Massive shout out to you. Oh my days, can we get a feed? Can we get a feed? Yo, you wanna get turned on? Let's go, boys. Inspect, what are you doing? Fuck! Oh, Sinister. Let's go, boys. I can't use my mic. It's not working right now. I don't know why. Let's see how many kills we got. Only 67 kills. How many deaths? 5 deaths. 67 and 5. Damn.